If the spent fuel pool at Reactor 4, no, not if, when the spent fuel pool at Reactor 4 hits the ground, that is literally the end of Tokyo, Yokohama, and most of Honshu. There's no question about it. It has visually been observed to be leaning in the past month. It's obvious the thing is headed to the ground. What is TEPCO doing about it? Nothing. What
It's
is
amazing.
TEPCO? TEPCO is so worried about Fukushima. Every weekend, what do, Bill? How much work gets done on the weekend
You
at
told me this. I
Fukushima?
couldn't believe it. You told me this. They go home.
They go home. They take the weekend off. Nothing's
Yeah.
going on at Fukushima on the weekends. That's how committed TEPCO is to preventing a further catastrophe. It's astounding. It truly is astounding, all of it.
More astounding is that the rest of the world is doing nothing to help the Japanese because it's going to poison us, North America, Europe, all the way around the world.
Every damn scientist, the best of the best from Europe, Russia, China, America, should be in Japan or studying this around the clock and making recommendations. They got to get not only outside the box, they got to get outside the planet to start thinking about this, or there isn't going to be any planet left. It's that bad.
Right.
The tonnage just in spent fuel pool number 4 is over 260 tons of rods, fuel rods. And remember, they were new ones. Most of them are used. This is what we're told anyway. They were MOX fuel rods in there. And when a fuel rod has lived its useful life, boiling water, it's far more dangerous than it was as a brand new fuel rod that first gets inserted into the reactor vessel. It's all nuts. We can look at this mystery black dust that has been found in a number of locations around Honshu. 1,000,000 becquerels per kilogram in this black dust. Now, 500 becquerels per kilogram are said to be, quote, safe, although that's too much in my book. Any is too much, but 1,000,000 becquerels a kilogram of cesium found in this mystery black dust. Nobody knows what this dust exactly is. Gunderson says 20% of all young Fukushima girls are headed for cancer. This is a tragedy, and nobody's talking about it over here.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be actually much higher than, because if you're, say, 60 or 70, you're more likely with the oxidative stress to have a heart attack or stroke. This is what happened after Chernobyl, is people didn't live long enough to have cancer. But if you don't have a heart attack or stroke caused by the oxidative stress to your artery walls, you're going to get cancer cell transformation.
However, if there's another earthquake and building 4 collapses, which contains the cooling pool with fresh fuel, I'm going to evacuate my family from Boston.
We are so fucked.
Early last week, the government of Japan released its IAEA report on the event. The report indicates that all 3 reactors, the cores, to some degree, are ex-vessel. The NRC staff has contemplated this scenario for some time. Due to the duration of each of the reactors, went without core cooling. However, it's still too early to tell, and we don't have specific evidence to show the exact condition and how much of any of the cores went ex-vessel in those 3 units. And it's important to realize that as more and more new information comes available, and I think this will continue for months to come, our understanding of the specific events and what actions need to be taken will be further refined.